Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at eTrailer, and today we are looking at the Hollywood Racks Destination 2 bike rack on our 2021 Honda CR-V, the hybrid version. Now, the Hollywood Racks Destination is a super lightweight bike rack. It's one of the few that I can carry around by myself with no problem at all. So if you are looking for something that will match the nice, streamlined, minimalistic, suave, cool, sporty look that the Honda CR-V has, this might be an option for you. Now let's take a look at the way this bike rack holds on to our bike. We have 2 straps on our wheels as well as a frame mount. That frame mount is super cool because then you have a large range of motion for that clamp. You can turn it around, move it up and down and around in order to accommodate frames of different shapes and different sizes. So when you want to take your bike off, you press the levers on that wheel strap, pull up on that strap, leave it to the side just like that. So that's 1 strap, 2 strap, and then come up here to the frame mount. Make sure to hold on to your bike as you do so. Press that button, push out on that strap, just like that. And from there, you just tilt your bike back a little bit, go over that mast, and you are ready to go on a bike ride. Now with the bike off, let's take a close look at the destination itself. So we have these cradles, let's call them wings, with the way that they are designed, and they come out to accommodate different wheel bases. They can fit tire widths of up to 3 inches. What I recommend doing, even if your bike is not on here, is to keep these straps in place. You can see they have a nice rubber lining. This will help take care of your tires, of your wheels, and prevent scuffs and scratches as you ratchet that down to secure that wheel. Here we have our mast. We talked about that frame mount. It's also nice because it has these grooves on the inside just to give it a little extra grip as you secure your bike's frame. Now, when you are carrying around the bike rack, there is some length added to the back of your vehicle. So here on our CR-V, we'll measure from our rear bumper to the end of the bike rack right where those reflectors are, and it sits at 25.5 inches. That's actually really short for a 2-bike platform rack. That shows how minimalistic this is. That's still a length you're going to keep in mind when you back into your garage or try to park into a tight spot. Let's also talk about ground clearance. So it comes up at the middle, and we have a ground clearance of 20.25 inches. And then at the end of the wings, we have it at 16 inches. So this will be your ground clearance when you're going up a steep incline like a driveway or a hill. This is how high off the ground your bikes will be sitting. Notice how they also have 2 reflectors on the end. That's just keep you extra safe on the road so that the cars behind you can see you're carrying bikes on the back of your vehicle. This can also come down, this mast right here, and to do so, you have to loosen this knob. Let's see, turn that so that you can release this stand holding our mast up. So remove that stand, let's move it to the side, and then this will come down. Now what I like to do is I actually like to utilize the wheel straps so you can find the best fit on your own destination to bike rack, but I like to use this wheel strap that comes around and will secure the mast in that folded down position. That makes it a little bit more portable, just like that. So let's take a look at how we will work with this bike rack. This does not tilt away. So if you do want to access your hatch, you're gonna have to do so with the bikes off. So let's just unlock our car here. That way we can access our door. So see how there's plenty of clearance between our door and our bike rack, allowing us to get into our trunk, grab whatever we need, maybe our helmets, our bags, our water, without taking the bike rack off completely. And then when you are ready to go and drive around town, you can fold this up. To do so, there's a knob right over there. So release that knob, and then fold this bike rack up. Put that knob back into place and then tighten it down to secure it in the folded position. May take a couple threads, but once you have it secure, it's secure. And let's take some measurements with it folded up. So measuring from our rear bumper to the end of the bike rack, right where that mast is, it sits at 9 inches. And to the end of the bike rack, it sits at 12 inches. Big difference compared to when it was folded down. You definitely want it in this position when you are driving around town. As for how it works with the CRV, closest point is 7 inches away, so no worries about contact between your bike rack and your vehicle. Also, notice how your taillights are completely clear, your windows clear, even your backup camera still sits above where that destination bike rack is folded up, as well as your license plate is slightly obstructed, but this is still open enough that you can see it clearly. If you're interested, if that's something you're concerned about, it's a pretty good position right there. Let's also talk about how this fits into our hitch. So this has an 1.25 inch shank with a 2-inch adapter. So we have a 2-inch hitch on our CRV. It comes with an anti-rattle bolt as well as a lock. So it comes with a tool to tighten that bolt down, but I recommend picking up a wrench with a 3/4 socket because that makes it so much easier, so much faster to install. So once you have that tightened down, you can see with the anti-rattle bolt installed, as I shake the bike rack to simulate the sway and the bumps on the road, I'm mainly shaking the vehicle at this point, which means that most of that play will come from the road and not from that connection, making it a smoother ride for your bikes. All right, so my final thoughts about this bike rack is I really think it's a good bike rack if you have like your basic bikes, you don't have anything too heavy since this does have a 35-pound weight capacity. If you're interested in something that is light, easy to store, with it folded up, you can even have it inside your CRV. Despite the hybrid's smaller cargo capacity, it is very easy to carry around. Now, it does not tilt away, so you will have to take off your bikes if you want to access your hatch. But other than that, if you're looking for light and minimalistic, this might be the bike rack for you. So that was a look at the Hollywood Racks Destination 2 bike rack here on our 2021 Honda CRV.